Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, December 2nd, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. The Trump campaign files another lawsuit, this time in Wisconsin. Attacks against police officers jumped 300% in Chicago. New York City tells all senior citizens, stay home. American air travel down 70% compared to last year. Portland, Oregon, ranked the worst city in the USA for car theft. Also ahead, what will President Trump do after he leaves the White House? But first, the Trump team filing yet another legal case, this time in Wisconsin, claiming more than 220,000 absentee ballots were cast illegally. Officials there certified Joe Biden's apparent victory earlier this week. Mr. Biden currently leads Mr. Trump by 20,000 votes in Wisconsin. Crime spiraling out of control in Chicago. Residents in the nation's third largest city witnessing a 50% jump in violent crime, 25% increase in shootings, 300% rise in attacks against police officers. At least 3,800 people have been shot in Chicago since January 1st. It's almost like the third world in the Windy City. Health officials in New York City telling residents over the age of 65 to stay home during the holiday season. Positivity rates for COVID in the Big Apple topping 5% in some places for the first time since April. A vaccine for some senior citizens could be available in New York within 2 weeks. Let's hope so. This is a disaster here. The U.S. airline industry struggling to lure back flyers. Travel remains down 70% compared to the holidays last year. Polls show a majority of Americans refusing to fly until a vaccine is out. Health experts estimate the odds of contracting the virus on a plane, 1 out of 10,000. But panic is a hard thing to tamp down. New study from the U.S. insurance industry ranks the worst cities in the country for stolen vehicles. Top of the list, Portland, Oregon. Other dangerous places for motorists include Seattle, Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Jose. Residents in Portland, Oregon are 10 times more likely to have their vehicles stolen than folks in New York City. That's because law enforcement in Portland, almost non-existent. In a moment, what will President Trump do after he leaves the White House? Right back with that. As you know, the holidays are here, so give yourself the gift of extra money. Pay off your credit card balances and save with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream. Roll your high-interest credit card payments into one payment at a lower fixed rate. Lightstream's credit card consolidation loans have rates as low as 5.95% APR with auto pay and excellent credit. So get a loan tailored to your needs with absolutely no fees. The application is 100% online. You can even get your money the day you apply. Lightstream believes that people with good credit deserve a better loan experience, and that's what they deliver. My listeners can save even more with an additional interest rate discount. The only way to get that discount is to go to lightstream.com/bill. lightstream.com/bill. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Although President Trump continues to contest the election, it is obvious he will be leaving the White House in January. So, what will he do then? I don't have any inside information. The last time I talked to the president was right before the first debate. We had a conversation about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Occasionally that happens because I've known Mr. Trump for 30 years, and I've written a book about him, The United States of Trump. And so occasionally we check in with each other. But I don't have any inside information about what he's going to do in the future. However, I can tell you a few things with certainty. At this point, he does want to run again in 3 years because that's when the campaign would begin, 2023. He'd be 77, 78 if he won. And if that happened, he'd be the only president since Grover Cleveland won 2 non-consecutive terms. Mr. Cleveland won, then he was defeated by Benjamin Harrison, then he ran again against Harrison and beat him. So Grover Cleveland did 2 non-consecutive terms. Donald Trump would be in that position if he runs again, and right now, as I said, I think he does want to do that because he is angry. Not only about the election, but about how he was treated the whole time. He wants a little payback. So in order to run for president again, what does Donald Trump have to do? Well, he can't just go down to Florida and run his real estate empire. He has to stay in the public eye, which he loves anyway. So I assume we will be seeing Donald Trump in the media. But I don't think it's going to be on any of the networks or cables because he doesn't like any of them. And there's a contentious relationship. But Donald Trump has an audience of 74 million people who voted for him. So he brings a tremendous amount. I suspect there will be a new media operation that arises, and Donald Trump will be a part of it. He's not going to invest his own money. He's going to do what he does in many of the hotel situations. He lends his name to the hotel, but he doesn't invest in it. But he gets a big piece of the profits because it's a Trump hotel. Here, investors would come in, build a media company. He'd be part of that. Certainly he'd be on TV or internet or whatever it may be. And then he would get paid very, very well. So that's how I see it coming down. I do believe Donald Trump would be successful in the media, far more than any other human being on the planet. Though he is the top draw for people coming to watch him on the media. There's no doubt about that in my mind. So Donald Trump will leave in January. He'll go down to Florida for about 6 months. You'll hear him tweet. For about 6 months, you'll see him tweet, things like that. And then something will emerge. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by writing it. Disagree? Please contact me, bill@BillO'Reilly.com. Also, my book, Killing Crazy Horse, makes a great Christmas gift. In a moment, something you might not know. Investors, are you seeking steady cash flow, ready to diversify? Have you considered a proven real estate investment fund? NRIA is one of the nation's leading realty specialists and offers 10% annualized monthly payouts, with bonuses targeted to 21%. That's right, you could receive steady 10% return monthly payments with bonuses. You know, they specialize in realty investing done right. Even use your 401k or IRA to invest. NRIA's 15-year track record and $1.2 billion in new construction development backs you. So learn how you can invest in this hard asset real estate cash flow fund today and receive 10% annualized monthly payouts with bonuses. This is something savvy investors should research and consider. Please call now, 201-210-2727, 201-210-2727, or visit nria.net.
An offer to buy or sell any security is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. National is a real estate development firm. See us at nria.net.
Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. The holiday season typically means turkey and ham dinners, gift giving, perhaps a few glasses of eggnog, although I don't know anybody who drinks eggnog, but it is a highly anticipated time of the year for animal lovers as well. And that's largely because of the Westminster Dog Show, which was just broadcast. Between November and January 1st, hundreds of dog competitions are held all over the country. Smart and good-looking animals are rewarded. And when it comes to smarts, these specific dog breeds lead the pack. Starting with the Border Collie. They're the fastest learners of all dogs, picking up new commands, sometimes in less than 5 seconds. One famous collie even memorized the unique names of 1,000 individual toys. Next up, Poodles. Don't let the silly haircuts fool you. These dogs are incredible hunters. They were originally bred in the Alps to grab geese from the water. Austrians called them Pudelhund, German for splashing dog. The third smartest breed is number one with American families, the Golden Retriever. As the name implies, Goldies are great at fetch. Their gentle bite is ideal for carrying ducks without damaging the meat. Some dogs are so smart, they're given some pretty unique jobs. Doberman Pinschers were originally bred to protect tax collectors making their rounds. Springer Spaniels can help hunters find truffles. But the brightest canines take their smarts to Hollywood for big paydays. Listen to this. The first Lassie made $200,000 a year way back in the 50s. Terry the Terrier, better known as Toto in The Wizard of Oz, made $125 a week in the 1930s just for following Dorothy down the yellow brick road. Eddie from Frasier earned $10,000 an episode. Way to go, Eddie. And here's something else you might not know. Every year, the top animal actors are honored with their own award ceremony. Categories include Most Promising Newcomer, Best Action Sequence, Most Dramatic Scene. I know I'm prejudiced, but my corgi, Holly the Terror Dog, should win in the shedding category. You can check her out on BillO'Reilly.com. Back after this. As you may know, more than 44 million Americans have lost their jobs. The Fed just warned the recession may get worse, so I recommend you consider gold and silver. And the only company I recommend is American Hartford Gold Group. I trust them. I've done business with them. I recommend them. They sell physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or inside your IRA. And they make it easy. So please call them right now. And make sure you tell them that Bill sent you. And they will give you, ready? $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Since I've been recommending American Hartford Gold Group, gold is up more than 30%. So don't wait. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.